Hey, how you doing today? Welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 2 Remake with me, Jerupitus. Now, let's check out what we've got on us. We've got the diamond key and the club key, and what that's going to mean is that essentially everything in the RPD is going to be open to us, and we're going to want to get all of the stuff. However, that's going to be a little bit easier said than done, which we will see in just a moment. Our goal right now is to find the second power panel part, which is going to take us up into the clock tower, but we have a lot more than that to do. Now, I did leave a guy out here. Yep, there he is. I think I can just get past him. Because I am kind of in bullet conservation mode. We've got 16 bullets on us, which is not very many, so we need to kind of stop doing the whole kill everything you see routine. But since we change the lever to the left downstairs, we can flip this again and see if it will put out the fire. Yep, that looks right. Okay, sweet. Now we should be able to get past the helicopter and get back into the RPD. Oop, did I see something? A red herb. Let's go ahead and take that. Great. And this,
Jesus Christ,
is the Tyrant, aka Mr. X. That's what everybody likes to call him anyway. Now, the Tyrant, Mr. X, is an unkillable enemy who is going to be chasing us this entire time. Fortunately, he's fairly easy to get around as long as you just circle. He won't ever actually run faster than you, so you gotta stay calm, but the problem is, he ends up making you run into areas that are now repopulated with zombies and lickers and all kinds of fun things like that. Now, we have a number of destinations, so let's take a look at that right now. We've got to get to this linen room, we've got to get to the clock tower, and we've got to get to this records room. And we will need to make a trip back to the dark room as well. We have a roll of film on us that we haven't developed. For now, let's keep running for our lives. And while we're doing that, I want to talk about Mr. X's design really quick. He's really cool because he changes the entire texture of the police station. Whereas before, the zombies were kind of the main threat. You could kind of take your time and deal with them and stay back, as scary as they may be. But now, they're just more of an obstacle than anything else, and you just need to hurry and get past them. One of the main problems I have is that I don't remember where all the lickers are. Let's go ahead and use our club key here. So you're going to see me doing a lot of walking, and the reason for that is twofold. The first being the lickers. But the second is that if you gently open doors, then Mr. X has more trouble finding you. The way it works is if you crash through doors or fire your weapon, he will sort of be able to hear your location, and then he will come that direction. Now we've got ourselves a nice bejeweled box here. We're going to need our red jewel in order to open that, which we will do in a second, but first let's check out this memo. Ooh, look at that, a safe key. Confiscation report. Date, August 14th, 1998. Location, RPD, second floor waiting room. Reason for confiscation, a suspicious man was found at the location listed above. When confronted by an officer, he tried to escape by acting confused, but was arrested. A note he had on him was confiscated. Remarks, it's not like everyone doesn't know who it is, but it's Justin Hansen, age 39, city resident, single, and a regular fixture in our jail. He wasn't a bad guy per se, just a bit of a bird brain kleptomaniac. Can't believe he tried to pull a fast one in a police station of all places, though. And there's a scrap of paper in the plastic bag, and that is going to be the code to the safe in the waiting room. Now let's check out the other side of this broken glass. I think there are maybe one or two other things in here I can find. Ooh, some handgun bullets. I could use those. That is for sure. Now, let's see. That's going to be everything in here. But getting out of here is going to be a little bit of a problem because a zombie got in, and as soon as I fire my gun, the Tyrant is going to know where I'm at.
damn it.
So what we're going to have to do is just kind of knock these guys down. And we're not going to wait for them to actually die. We're just going to get out of here. Yep, and I can already hear his footsteps. Hopefully I can get past him before he gets to this fork in the road. And the waiting room is going to be over this way. And I hear him already. I hope that he's not... Okay, we're gonna walk real quietly. Get in here. Okay, perfect. I think we're enough rooms away where he won't be too much of an issue. 6, 2, and 11. Ooh, check this out. That's going to be the muzzle brake for our Matilda. Let's check it out. Custom part for the Matilda that reduces recoil and muzzle rise by redirecting propellant gas up and away from the barrel. So we'll be sort of more accurate, which is just fantastic. And there is our fully upgraded Matilda. And it is pretty sweet, but I find this whole... having a kind of rifle stock for a handgun, like, very specific to Resident Evil. I think it's real weird, and I've literally never seen it anywhere else. And now that we're back in the main hallway, why don't we go ahead and run downstairs and hit the box? Because there are going to be a couple of things I want in there. Oh, and there's Marvin. Let's see how he's doing. Haven't heard from him in a while.
Marvin. Oh, no. Damn it.
Yep, Marvin sadly has turned. And I'm going to put down Marvin, and here's why. In any zombie movie that you'll watch, there's always that scene where somebody can't bring themselves to kill someone who's a loved one or a friend. I guess a friend could count as a loved one, right? Oh my god, come on. But I am not going to be that person.
I'll stop this, Lieutenant. I promise.
Jeez, that is rough. Sorry, Marvin, but it had to be done. Now here comes our best friend. But let's hit the box first. We should be able to get in and out of the box before he bothers us too much. So let's put this away. Put the boards away. And let's get our large gear. We're going to need that eventually to go to the Clocktower. We're going to need our jewel. And I also want my roll of film, because I'm going to hit the dark room soon. Yep, that should be good. Let's get out of the Tyrant's path here. I do feel bad for Marvin. I mean, it is emotionally weighty to me that you end up having to kill him, because he does genuinely seem like a good guy and really only cares about our survival ahead of his very own. Let's go ahead and combine our jewel with our bejeweled box, and inside we're going to get the STARS badge. Now, if we take a look at this and go ahead and examine it, we get a USB connector, and that's going to let us into the computer in the STARS office. And I'm feeling like I want to do that right now, which is going to be through the library. And I want to say it's this way. It's really, really hard to keep this entire section straight. I'm not going to lie, I had to practice it a number of times just to A, have any idea of where I'm going. Ooh, here's the linen room. We can stop by here first. And B, it's just the pressure of being chased makes you forget what you're even doing. I was just, at certain points, I was like, what is my goal right now even? All right, we can discard our diamond key, and in here, we're going to find another one of these little safes. And if we play around with it for long enough, we're going to get another spare key. There we go. Literally just trial and error. So there's our spare part, and we're going to want that in order to clear out the rest of the weapons locker storage. And I'm really looking forward to that. Now, I do want to hold off just for a second here to make sure Mr. X has gone away. He sounds awfully close by. Yep. Oh, God, he can get in here. I didn't think he could. That seems a little unfair, doesn't it? Should have just waited longer, I suppose. But I don't think he can get in the STARS office. Let's find out. No, he cannot. Okay, let's put our USB dongle to use. I tell you what, I practiced this a few times and I'm still learning stuff about it. That scared me. It sounded like he got in. But now, we saw this earlier and we can finally get it. The Lightning Hawk. Oh, baby, it's our Magnum. And I think that Lightning Hawk is maybe a worse name than perhaps Broken Butterfly / Killer 7 from Resident Evil 4, but it is a nice third place. It's a cool name for sure. Now let's check out this letter to the STARS members. To my bestest STARS buds. How are you all doing in that drab old station? Hanging in there against old irons? Me? I just got back from a date with a hot chick. Bet you can guess what we got up to under her extra large umbrella. Europe is amazing. 1 month in is in no way enough to even scratch the surface. Maybe I'll extend my vacation for another 6 months. Barry, don't even think of coming to join me. Wouldn't want to make all the cute girls cry, yeah? So you just leave the babes to me. Jill, if Claire tries to contact you, please let her know I'm okay. From Chris Redfield. And now the sort of wording in that letter might seem a little bit weird, but he's talking in code about his investigation of Umbrella's activities. And before we leave, we want to take our USB stick back with us, which is going to end up being a little bit of a challenge here, won't it? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and use our green herb because we took a little bit of a shot there. And let's take that dongle key back. Now, hopefully he's gone this time. Nope. Let's just go the other way. This might be okay to do. Yeah, through the shower room. I think I can get back to the main area through this way. Yeah, let's just take the stairs down, because I want to hit the main room. I could have sworn something was right behind me. But we are safe in here, and there is a box in here, so we may as well do a little bit of cleaning up. And let's go ahead and develop that roll of film since we're in here. And this is the combination to the third floor locker, DCM, which we will definitely want to be visiting. And since we're here, one thing we can do is go ahead and make as many Magnum rounds as we possibly can. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's see, we can also take another thing of Magnum rounds. I believe I put away earlier. Yeah, there we go. Put that there, and let's put the badge away for now. We don't need it right now. And let's grab our another high-grade gunpowder and one more I think I've got. No. Okay, well, we can put it away for now. And that looks pretty good to me. Maybe we can put away the knife. Yeah, we probably... Well, that's kind of hard to do, and I want the flash grenade on me as well. Either way, let's get a full clip in our Magnum. And I think 2 slots will be okay for what we're trying to do here. Oh, those footsteps. They're so good. And there's a zombie with him. This is not a good situation. All right. We gotta make this quick, but I wonder... Oh. All right, let's use our Lightning Hawk and put around in this liquor. All right, that'll drop him. And I need to be quick here. Because the Tyrant will be back after hearing all that. But we are at the safety deposit room, which is right here. Oh, she's still up? And let's get this done right now. Get all of our goodies. And he can get in here, so we do want to be a little bit quick about this, I think. Whoops. And let's go 103. And 203. Yep, I'm feeling like he's right nearby, but let's grab our new hip pouch. I don't even have time to be excited about it, sadly. Fortunately, it's fairly easy to get around him in here, and we'll pick up this stuff on the way out. Gotta run. See you later. So let's take the west office back to the main area. And the Magnum is very useful in this section for just taking out lickers. Don't really know why I came all the way over here. Why don't we hit the box again, though? Yeah, and we could put away one of the combat knives. Oh, he's this way. Come on. All right, that should be good. I just want to make sure that he's directly following me and isn't going to turn around and cut me off. Oh my god, okay. We gotta just run for it. Oh god. I hope he can't get in here, but I feel like he absolutely can, but we'll see. But there's my tool for the library. I'm gonna need that. Yep, there he is. What can I do? I think I've got a flash grenade. Okay, perfect. Because that got real ugly real quick. Alright, let's get all this stuff and let's get out of here. And there is a licker in this hallway, so I've got to walk slow. All right. It's so intense. I'm telling you, I just forget what I'm even doing. Where am I even going? What's the goal? Survive. Okay, let's get back to the library now. And now we can use our jack. And we can move these and then get access to the area where the clock tower is. Once that's back down on its wheels. Oh, come on, Leon, let's go. We don't have a ton of time here, buddy. All right, 1, 2, and then we got to give this one the old double pull. Perfect. Now, before we head out to the third floor balcony, we do want to make a little bit of a detour. Ooh, licker in here. Should I kill him? Kind of feel like I should. Yep, that'll do it. Because you know what? I don't like being told that I'm not allowed to run. I find it frustrating. Now, I do believe the locker was right over this way. Yep, right around the corner here. And it was DCM, of course. And what do we get? A few more Magnum rounds. I will take it. Refunded me all my bullets. I kinda... You could argue I wasted them. I didn't have to kill that liquor, but it's just so satisfying. I really enjoy their redesign in this game, where in the original, they were definitely a threat, right? Like, you could not describe them as not a threat, but things were very easy to deal with the shotgun. Oh, come on. When you shot them with the shotgun, it would flip them over. You could kind of stun lock them. It wasn't too tough at all. Whereas in this game, they just keep coming at you. Yeah, we'll have to take a different way. And that's what makes this section so difficult. Is that you have this plan, and then Mr. X gets in the way, and your whole plan is gone. Alright, where did I even end up? I better just keep going down. Until I get my bearings. I don't really have time to think right now. Uh-oh. Ooh. I felt like that went really well. Like, kind of amazingly well. What am I even hearing? Okay, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Those aren't gonna get in, so we're safe from them. Oh. I've never killed a liquor that fast in my entire life. Just the adrenaline. You're just knowing, you're like, I've got to kill this guy or I'm going to die. I'm going to get completely sandwiched and just die. Okay. Let's hit the box again, because why not? And did we end up with any more high-grade gunpowder? I don't think so. But I guess I wouldn't mind having a healing item on me. Oh, you know what? Let's discard this key. That keeps staring at me. And my desire to stay organized just can't handle it. Now we can finally access that third floor balcony and get to the clock tower. Oh, come on. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We'll wait over here, and then we'll come back up the stairs the other way. Look at that confident walk he's got. I wish my walk looked like that. I tell you what, he is a man who knows exactly what he wants. And that is to get his hands around our neck, but either way, it must be nice to have the confidence to know exactly what you want to do in the world, you know? Alright, now we want to go this way. And we are finally on the third floor balcony. And I find it remarkably dark up here, but I guess we are above all of the lights below. However, we don't have a ton of time. And there is a very conveniently placed zombie right here. So we're gonna go ahead and drop him. Grab this green herb, and I'm gonna drop this one too. That felt pretty satisfying. Now, the only reason I'm taking my time and dropping these guys is because we'll have to come back through here later, and this room is safe from Mr. X. But let's give this note right over here a read. The repair plan. Location, police station, west side clock tower. Due to the high cultural value of the bell, I'm calling in a specialist to make the repairs. We'll go over the details once they're on the scene, but in the meantime, I'll take steps to secure the bell since the yoke is threatening to break. So the bell is in a very fragile condition. Now let's go ahead and use our large gear. And just like that, the stairway up comes free, but let's take it back, because we're going to need it again. And get on up here. God, those footsteps, I'm telling you. And we get in our possession a small gear, And in here we can place our large gear, and then that will be the end of using the large gear. Then we just gotta run back downstairs and use the small gear. And what a pain, I'm telling you. And this is going to be a little bit of a picture of the kind of repair job that Leon does if you don't have a specialist handle it.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
I hope not, because it has significant cultural value and we just utterly destroyed it. Let's go ahead and take our box electronic part and let's take a look at it. All right. Now we've got both the electronic parts. Ooh, and I'm noticing I can discard this. And with that extra hip pouch and that large gear out of our inventory, we just have so much space. It's awesome. Now let's make sure our guns are all loaded up, because we're probably going to want that. And there's one back room that I want to check out before we leave. Because if we manage to explore all the way back here, what we're going to find is a very, very large bottle of gunpowder, which is nice. And now I do believe everything that I wanted to get done in here is done. I know I've said it 100 times, but it is so difficult to figure out what it is you're even in the middle of doing when you have to run halfway across the police station and get away from Mr. X. All right, let's quietly walk through this door and try not to get his attention. And now we can run all the way to the other side and unlock this door. And there was a couple of things over this way that I hadn't picked up yet. Oh my god, I already hear him. Yep, there he goes. I think it's so cool that he doesn't just kind of teleport to your location. That's not 100% true. Like, he will do that once in a while for scripted events, but in general, he is really hunting around the police station for you, which I think is just so awesome. Okay. Now, where's the pesky thing I left in here? Ah, some shotgun shells. Perfect. Cart door, I'm just going to mark that for my own sanity. And this gets us all the way to the back stairs. But let's swing out on the balcony, and I left a blue herb behind out here, I think. Yep. And let me just double check the map. But everything looks very nice and tidy to me. There's one... I don't know what I'm missing in here in the library, but I'm really not going to worry about it. There's also something in these back stairs. Not 100% sure what it is, but I'm not going to worry about that. What I wanted definitely was the Magnum and to use up all of my keys. So now it's time to get back down to the parking garage, to the jail cell where we were, where it feels like we haven't been there in 1,000 years. After this section just aged me. Oh god, there he is. Can I hide? Yep, just hide behind this pillar. No big deal. Oh no, he's coming back this way. And the music told me that he just saw me. So, we're gonna need to figure something else out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can kind of get back down to the main area through this. Yeah. Why do I feel like he's just on top of me? Yeah, this looks good. Okay. This is where I want to go anyway. And you know, the very last thing I had trouble with is after all of the stress and trying to check off all the things, all the exploration kind of under duress, I'm like, how do I even get back to the parking garage? I've completely forgotten. Fortunately, at this point, I do actually remember, but man, what an incredible section. I just think it's incredibly well done. That the actual stress you experience, like, just throws your entire plan out of your head. Is that just the icon for the door? Okay. Yep, and it's gonna be right back this way. And I do not believe we are ever coming back here. At least I hope not. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. And just keep right on moving. Nope, it's the other way. Oh, I feel an incredible amount of relief that that's over. Now, there are a couple of dogs in here. I wonder if I can snipe one of them. Come this way, buddy.
Bastard.
All right, that should do it. Oh. I feel like I've had some pretty good combat. I'm starting to feel kind of at one with the controls. Of course, as soon as I say that, I'm just going to get absolutely murdered, but we'll see. Nope, not in here. I do that pretty much every time I come through here. All right, let's get back to that power box. All right, we got to flip these guys around until we complete the circuit. And that's going to look something like this. There we go. And finally, finally we can get into this jail cell. Oh.
Huh?
That doesn't explain the rumors about the orphanage. I just find it way too coincidental Umbrella is one of the benefactors.
You told me this interview was about the new scholarship Umbrella set up.
Come on, nobody cares about that. They want to know about the G virus
Where did you hear about this?
and that big fucking sinkhole in the city, which, by the way, rumor has it goes straight to your underground lab. Now, are you going to talk to me, or are you going to...
This interview's over.
Bitch.
All right. Interesting news. I don't feel the need to read this because we just heard it. But the idea of an underground lab is very, very interesting indeed. But there's our parking garage key.
What are they after?
And that means we can get out of here. Let's go ahead and take this first aid spray with us and check out Ben's memo. The station's swarming with monsters. Even here, I can hear their cries. But it's not the zombies I'm afraid of. Codename Tyrant. That is our friend who's been chasing us around. The ultimate bioweapon developed by those bastards in the utmost secrecy. To think that that thing might be wandering around here. Chances are they've ordered it to wipe out the witnesses. That is probably what's going on. And you'll notice that our mission is called Escape the Parking Garage.
That's not good.
And no, that's not good indeed. Pull this lever, we can go this way, and the way should be clear, right?
Give me a break.
Why don't we just kind of circle around him? We can get around him pretty nicely. However, it is not over. Oh, I got punched in the back. And we're gonna have to spend that knife, because I'm out of here. We cannot afford to stay a minute longer.
This is getting old. Saving your ass, that's twice.
I didn't realize you were keeping score.
Look, this isn't a game.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nothing dies down here. I take it you have the key card.
Yeah, and this. I was hoping you could explain what's on it.
Maybe. After I hear it. Let's get out of here.
Nothing dies down here. What a cool line that is. And we will use our parking garage key to get out of here, but that's going to have to wait until next time because I'm all out of time for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.